Imagine this. The game clock is almost at zero. The arena is completely silent, and one of the greatest scorers in basketball history is standing at the free throw line with the game in his hands. Everyone already knows how this story is supposed to end. 2 easy free throws, game over. But what if I told you the next few seconds turned into one of the most shocking endings of the night? Because instead of a routine finish, something unbelievable happened. Something that left players, fans, and commentators all saying the same thing. Oh my god, what just happened? And somehow, the hero of the moment wasn't the superstar everyone expected. It was hustle, pure chaos, and one incredible second effort that flipped the entire game upside down. This dramatic finish between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets had everything: pressure, mistakes, redemption, and one moment that nobody saw coming. Because with the game hanging by a thread, the ball ended up exactly where every coach would want it, in the hands of Kevin Durant. And usually, when Durant is in that position, you already know what happens next. Buckets, daggers, game sealed. But this time, the basketball gods had a completely different plan. The tension in the building was unreal. Fans on their feet, coaches yelling instructions, players staring at the clock as every second felt heavier than the last. The Warriors were barely holding on to their lead, just a few seconds remaining, and the Rockets were desperately searching for one last opportunity. Then suddenly, Durant gets fouled. Now pause for a second and think about that. Kevin Durant, one of the most elite shooters the NBA has ever seen, a player known for his calmness under pressure, a superstar who has delivered countless clutch moments throughout his career. So when he walked to the free throw line, everyone expected the same result. Swish, swish. Game over. But sometimes basketball creates moments that nobody can predict. Durant takes a deep breath, dribbles the ball, and releases the first free throw. The ball arced perfectly toward the rim. And then, oh no, it bounces out. You could hear the gasp echo through the arena, fans looking around in disbelief. Wait, did Kevin Durant really just miss a clutch free throw? Even the commentators sounded shocked. It was one of those moments where time almost pauses, because suddenly, the Rockets still had hope. And that's when the chaos truly began. The ball is back in play, the Rockets push the pace, every player sprinting, fighting, battling for position. A shot goes up near the rim. Bodies collide in the paint, hands reaching everywhere. The ball hits the rim, bounces awkwardly, and starts floating away from the basket. For a split second, nobody knows who's going to grab it. But one player refuses to give up. That player was De'Anthony Melton. Melton crashes toward the basket with incredible determination. No hesitation, no fear. Just pure hustle. He stretches for the rebound, and somehow, he gets it. Oh my goodness. Without wasting even a second, Melton tips the ball back toward the rim. The ball floats in the air, the entire arena watching, and then, IT, drops. Are you serious? The crowd explodes. Players jump off the bench, coaches throwing their arms in the air. What an unbelievable moment. A hustle play, a second effort, a never give up mentality that completely changed the outcome of the game. This is the beauty of basketball, because sometimes the superstar shot doesn't decide the game. Sometimes the difference comes down to heart. And in that moment, Melton showed exactly what that means. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant looked stunned, not frustrated, just surprised. Because even the greatest players know basketball can turn in a single second. One missed free throw, one offensive rebound, one fearless putback. And suddenly the entire story of the game changes. The Golden State Warriors escape with a thrilling 115-113 victory, one of their most dramatic finishes of the season, an incredible display of effort, resilience, and clutch basketball. But for the Houston Rockets, this one is going to hurt, because they were so close, just one bounce away from stealing the game. But that's basketball. Sometimes the rim is kind, sometimes it's cruel, and sometimes it delivers moments so shocking, so chaotic, that fans will be talking about them long after the final buzzer. Kevin Durant missing a clutch free throw. De'Anthony Melton flying in with the putback. Oh my goodness, what a finish. What a game. And honestly, this is exactly why we love the NBA.